Hello, it's Trevor Locke here, and I'm in a magic garden with my Radio 6 music colleagues, Russell Brand and Matt Morgan. Say hello, Russell.
All right, Trev. You've been very demanding already. He's dubbed us as his 6 music colleagues, and he's made this environment a magical garden, which wasn't how I envisaged it. I thought of it more as a Hindu wonderland, Trev.
Well, you know, it was your idea to go with the flowers.
Which I think has paid off.
Is he allowed to be holding that bottle?
Don't worry, I can hold that.
Branded water?
Yeah, I'm concealing the brand. No one will know what brand it is.
I know how we met. We met up at the Edinburgh Festival.
Yeah.
And then you went and worked on MTV.
Compared to some of the other models you've had, like Cindy Crawford, Lady Di, Barbara Streisand, Yoko Ono, Lassie, T-Fowl, how has Gatwick compared?
Oh, he's the best.
Much sexier than Barbara Streisand, much more pure than Princess Di. It's Gatwick on DFC. Woohoo! That's a beautiful portrait. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And is that where you met Matthew?
Right, what happened is like I went to MTV to be a television presenter. I did this programme called Dance Floor Chart, and I had to go and do like a pilot episode in a nightclub. And when we got there, I was a drug addict, of course. And I don't know if I ever mentioned.
No, you weren't. Was that?
I was drinking loads of booze. I wasn't properly addicted to heroin yet, but I was smoking a lot of grass. I mean, I was in a terrible problem.
A little pipe with skunk in it, pretty much always attached to his face.
So, do you remember the day you first met him?
Yes. Well, actually, when I went for my interview at MTV, the man who was interviewing me said, "Oh, we've got this brilliant new presenter. He's very funny," and quoted a few things he'd said. And I thought, it's not funny.
They probably
but
was
they weren't
funny.
actually. They were inaccurate quotes.
Right.
And then I met him. Well, actually, I saw him sort of being all loud and, you know, tanned. He was like some sort of Latin lover. He wasn't like that at all.
Let's have a little look at the ball bags. There's some ball bags. Whose is these ball bags? Yeah, I've got someone's ball bags. Whose ball bags is these? Oh, sorry, is this someone's ball bags? Oh, no, here, look, I'll pass you back over. All right, yeah, I love you too. All right, bye then. That was the Metropolitan Police Force. Apparently, I'm wanted for a series of terrible crimes. Who'd have thought that? Eats wood chips quietly. Eats wood chips quietly. Oh no, I didn't realise I meant it metaphorically. I touched your ball bags earlier, and I think that, now I think about it, it was wrong of me to touch your ball bags without your permission to touch your ball bags. You've been here since 1976?
Yeah.
That's a long wait you've had then, mate. I really wish I had a polystyrene crate. I really wish I had a polystyrene crate. I really wish I had a polystyrene. I have a polystyrene crate. I got it from my mate. I think it's really great that he gave it to me. He had a blue fork and a potato inside. He gave it over to me, forgot about his pride, but then he lied to me and said there wasn't any spit because Matthew Morgan, him over there, is a right effing git. Woohoo!
That's good, I made that up.
That's amazing.
Brilliant song.
Good, isn't it? Pause it, Trev. Oh, Trev, you can't do the most rudimentary technical thing.
So there, obviously, you couldn't have done those sort of links if there was just any old runner there. If there was, I mean,
No.
producing that.
It
It didn't have much in the way of production.
It was hardly any people on it, so sometimes I was on camera. Yeah. What I used to do, that's a bit different because we were at a festival, so we're sort of out in the daytime, but normally it was in the dark, in a club, and he'd sort of just talk rubbish to people. Yeah. And amazingly, he'd like get to good joke points, totally improvised, get to good jokes and good comebacks, and it was really good. But then suddenly he'd run out of things to say, so he'd come to me and go, "What should I say?" And I remember once saying to him, he'd go, "Give me an image." I said, like being dragged by a horse for a medieval town, right? And so he'd go, "Oh, okay." And I'd say a load of things to him, fill his head with nonsense. Right. Then he'd go over to someone and it would come out. But it was amazing, actually, because it was fully formed jokes came out.
If I was running a caravan park, I'd employ you as the groundskeeper, but only if you agreed to marry my cousin. Would that seem like a fair deal? Your cousin, what's she look like? He's a bloke, I'm afraid. And he looks like Dave Lee Travis with sick in his beard.
Are you, at this point, are you on drugs?
Yeah, I was that day.
Very
I was smoking,
stoned, very drunk.
I was on heroin by then. I can remember that day, like sort of like chasing, like doing loads of having to go off all the time. I think I was maybe using crack then, definitely heroin. And like, but like, what it was.
I remember actually, it was at that festival. He was smoking heroin off foil. Yeah. The producer was meant to sort out cabs and came to us. He goes, "You're you're meant to be a producer, all you're producing is problems. Go and get us a taxi, for God's sake, you're so unprofessional.
So, rebrand, that's a big leap.
So what happened, he said, I've got a show, you've got to come and work in it. So I was at MTV, bright future ahead of me. Yeah. Russell said, come and work on this show, I've got it commissioned, it's brilliant. I'd only done one job in telly, so if someone says to you, I've got this commissioned, it's brilliant, you think, oh, both of those things are true. No, neither of them were.
I've got this idea commissioned. It's brilliant. It was fantasy.
Can you tell me what the idea was that you got commissioned?
What was it? What was it meant to be? Like Jackass was all sort of popular, and I goes, I want to make psychological Jackass. That's what it'll be.
That's not true.
Did that not happen yet?
That didn't happen yet. First of all, I don't know what he just
thought. How did we get commissioned?
He
You
kept
go play,
saying
it's
things
£2
like,
million and goes do what you want.
put a camera on me, that's telly, right?
Is that what he said?
9 times a day.
He said that. Put a camera on me, that's
telly.
It's telly.
I just went to the toilet and I spoke to this bloke and it was brilliant. That's telly. Just film it. Just film this. Just film this. And everyone's going, it needs to have a format. We need to have, you know. And he just thought that he was this machine for creating telly.
I thought I was television.
But he'd swing from that
now.
massive self-belief to drugged sort of darkness and madness.
I think he's actually a demigod. Are you not a demigod, Jim?
I remember once we went to an old people's home and there was this old lady, just an old lady going, she was a bit scared of us. And he was like walking along after her going, this should be filmed, this is telly. And it was just an old lady going, well, she didn't know why, I don't know why we were there. He walked in there, the buzzer gate was left open. He goes, Matt, come in here. And this woman was going, oh, I don't know if you're meant to be in here. Oh, and he was going, let's look at your house, let's look how you live. Like that. And she was shitting herself.
I goes, everything's really exciting, Matt. And he'll come buzzing it, he goes, you've just done loads of coke. No, it's not that. I don't think it's to do with that.
This is brilliant, this should be on telly.
Look at it.
The old lady can hear him. Go, look at her! She's telly! Look at her!
Look, she's great! Look at her! Move her around! I'm just a man on coke. I had no idea. It was just a drugged up insanity.
Our initial idea, and I think this probably is, I don't know whether it's patronising or whether it's naive or it's just stupid, was like that sort of, we wanted to meet you and then come down here and see like if I could seduce you. That was the idea. You know, to see if, like, I don't know, that if we could either have sex or kisses or something explicit.
Well, we had kisses.
We had kisses,
We had kisses, yes.
You wanted to be a hero during this series, didn't you? Because a lot of the things that you're doing here, you are presenting yourself as the guy that saves the day. You know, you're episode 1, you're the hero.
You're crying.
You're beating up your dad.
The signs are all there.
Yeah,
you're trying to save young people from right-wing politics. What's the other thing you're
Trevor,
doing?
are you trying to move this along?
Yeah, I'm trying to draw out a theme here, which is him as some sort of deluded messiah, and you're always sort of John the Baptist type figure.
Nice to have a religious analogy.
But because what you're doing, you're setting up real things.
Not
like,
fit to tie shoelaces?
No, not that.
That's what John the Baptist said about Jesus. He said, someone's coming who's I'm not